So, I think I missed my video last week. Normally I do it on Friday or Saturday. Sometimes Sunday. Been trying to get back into the habit. It was a habit that I let go. So, what I've been thinking about is motivation and how I've been doing a lot more, but I still have these slips with eating at night, which I've gotten better, but I need to work on still because that was always something growing up. My grandma always would let me eat a meal, and now at times when I come home, it's like, oh, well, I really want something, and I'm feeling hungry because I haven't ate since 6, 7 o'clock, and it's 11, and I need to try to get ready for bed, and so I'll get a snack. But I'm trying to stop. I've had mixed success on it. My biggest thing was stopping getting to not get chips and salsa, which was a big thing that I used to struggle because it was just a simple thing that I could eat and snack on, and I did it probably too much. And getting ice cream or sweets, I've made that choice. I've had one thing. That was last week. I had oatmeal cream pie. I've not gone out to eat. I've been trying to just focus heavily on my diet and what I'm eating. And outside of the other day when I had red beans and rice and then ate Mexican for dinner, I've been stuck at 287. I've had some water weight from that, which the next day I went up 5 pounds. I was like, oh, fuck. So, trying to watch what I eat, not let myself have stuff. My workouts have been pretty set on. I've been doing a lot of stuff for my hips, and then I found out that it's not that because I can move that fine. It's more I'm getting pain because of my ankle. And the ankle's been something that's been a problem for years, and typically it doesn't give me much trouble anymore, but this is probably my body's not used to the pain anymore because I'm not dealing with it as much, so it probably feels like a lot more where I used to just work through this and work around it and be like, I'm hurting. I'll just have to deal. Now it's just like, don't want to deal with that. I don't like pain. So, I've had that. Last weekend was great. Went and met Dallas. Tried to, even when we were out, I tried to stay healthier, but failed. And going to an amusement park, getting the food there was gross and made me sick. So Sunday didn't get to do much, and it was not a good day. Um, Really, my biggest thing since outside of that stuff is I've been thinking about the letter to your past. I have never been great at writing. My strength always lied more in what I can say, how I can talk. My writing is pretty shitty, and I'm not great at it. I'm trying to get better because I spent a long time, and that's kind of something that listening to Positively Unstoppable and hearing Dallas talk about how he was in his, he was, I can't remember how old now, but he was older when he finally learned how to read, right? And so I've done that. It's like, I need to get better at it. I need to get better at forming my sentences, at using correct punctuation, not just going, I'm not good. But for this, I've thought about it, and I kind of want to put the video out for it. Because a lot of it is I've been thinking about it and been thinking about the type of person that I feel like if I would have hit this in my teens, that it could have been completely different. That my entire life, and I wouldn't have to be here, and I could help. But at that same point, that would mean my kids wouldn't be here, and that's the biggest thing for me is them. That's why I do this. That's why I do everything. So, just thinking about that, I'm not even sure how I'd start because, like I said, I'd probably rather do have a video because I'm also a stubborn ass at reading. I like to, but then at the same point, I'd rather watch or listen to something. So, this would be my letter to myself. Hey Rick, I know right now the world seems hard and everything is just horrible. You've been dealing with the shit with your dad for years. You've been dealing with the shit with your mom and the problems that she's had. You've had to go through and live through your stepdad's alcoholism, the neglect that came there. It's never going to be that. It's not going to stay that way. You are going to go through some hard ass times, and it's not always going to be easy, but there will be good spots. And though it might always look bad and might always look tough, there's going to be some things that you find and things that you need to do that would make it a lot better. You've gone through the physical and mental abuse with your dad. You've gone through the physical pains with spraining your ankles multiple times and now having arthritis. At under 18, you're setting yourself up and you're just letting it go. You need to get that, and you need to get your body to where it's going to heal itself rather than just letting it stay. You need to take time and deal with all the different stuff from mom and get it better. You need to take all the bullshit from Gary's alcoholism, from his drinking, and you need to try to find a way to actually handle it. I know you don't want to deal with therapists. We hate them. I still am not good at it. We were forced into it at a young age, and it was made into basically a punishment. But it could be something good for you, and you should do that. That way you can get your mind right before you're almost 40. And it took me a long time to realize this, and I'd want you to have different. There's going to be great things when you get older. You're going to have kids, and they're going to be fun because they're pretty much just like you. You will not have a great relationship with the person that you have them with, and there will be really hard times. Unfortunately, I wish I could say the abuse stops, but it's there, and you should find a way earlier to deal with it, and not just food, not just doing nothing. You should find a way to deal with your depression. You should find a way to get better. But as you do this, you'll meet some great people. You'll get to watch your kids grow up, which is probably the greatest thing that I've done. And once you start fully taking the shit seriously, you'll get healthier. Your body will stop hurting. You won't have to take so many damn medications. You won't get migraines because your neck's messed up and you have to go to a chiropractor to try to get it fixed, and all he says is that you might eventually have to have it fused because of the damage that you've left go. Get working. Don't just sit and focus and become a slave to your video games and to all the other stuff that you like to do. Find something that makes you truly happy and do it. Don't let abuse and all your past keep you down. Go through and make your life better. Otherwise, no one else is going to. No one else is going to take the time to help you make it better. But it'll get better. Just don't ever give up.